Good evening, everyone, and thank you for staying with News 2. I'm Carolyn Murray.
We're glad you're here. I'm Brendan Clark. Government funding for medical research is currently safe from getting cut following a ruling from a federal judge.
News 2's Aaron Morgan joins us in the studio. And Aaron, there was a lot of concerns about this following an announcement from the NIH last week.
Yeah, Carolyn, Brendan, that's exactly right. We've heard a lot of talk about this. Last Friday, the NIH announced that it would be limiting its indirect funding for research institutions to 15%. This covers things like equipment, operations, maintenance, and personnel. In the announcement, the NIH said the agency spent more than $35 billion in 2023 for competitive grants at institutions across all 50 states, and of this funding, $9 billion was allocated for indirect costs. Previously, the rates for that funding were negotiated by each institution and varied across the board. Several institutions in South Carolina receive funding from the NIH, including the Medical University of South Carolina, or MUSC, which received more than $128 million in direct and indirect costs from the NIH for research in 2024. Now, following Friday's announcement to limit their indirect costs, several lawsuits were filed, and yesterday a federal judge granted a temporary restraining order in favor of halting the cuts. Today, Democratic leaders spoke about a number of actions by the Trump administration that have been blocked in court, including these cuts.
The Trump administration has engaged in a number of brazenly undemocratic and illegal actions, and they are losing in court. 55 lawsuits have been filed. A judge halted the attempted cuts to NIH that would have affected cancer research.
Now, there will be a hearing in front of the federal judge that issued that TRO on the 21st, and we did receive statements today from MUSC and Clemson University about their reactions to the potential NIH cuts, and you can find that over on CountOn2.com. In the studio, I'm Aaron Morgan. Count on 2.